Vil I have børn?
Nå ja, hvis I får børn, skal de så gå i Møgeltønder skole? Det er mit spørgsmål.
They should, and they will also, because it's good for kids to grow up with children the same age right around the corner. So the proximity to the school here is perfect. It's just across the football yard.
It's not far.
Skal Marie selv lave mad?
We like to cook.
Yeah.
We like to cook together. He also loves to cook, so and it's fun to do it. That's one thing of the French culture maybe that I can bring to. I'm sure you also love to have this social time, but I think meals and lunches and dinners are very important, and it's important to sit at the table, eat good food, and talk and enjoy yourself. So this will be a very important part of our lives.
And it's a lot more fun to cook together for somebody rather than for oneself. So there's a very good chance we will be.
Yeah.
Any favorite dishes?
Oh, we love to eat.
Yeah.
We love everything.
No, good food and the variety.
Do you see yourself as a housewife in Møgeltønder?
I see myself as a housewife, but I think there will be other things I will be doing. But I will definitely be a housewife because I love being home, and I think it's important to have this good feeling of someone when we invite people, that it's a good home and that it's well taken care of, and it's very important to have the woman of the house. But I also will like to do other things, and I think we can do both.
Skal Marie arbejde efter I er blevet gift?
I think working is very important for your mental health and everything, and I've always worked, so obviously I want to work, but I think it's too early to be able to tell you how and what I can do, and I don't know yet.
You take active part of the farming here. Are you planning on doing any work in the fields?
I'm definitely.
Shake your hands.
I'm planning to help out as much as I can, and I think first of all I want to learn about it. I think it's very interesting, and I want to know what work you're doing, if I can help out with some ideas. But the actual hand work, I don't think I will do that because I don't think I have the strength to do that.
Have you been teaching Miss Cavallier about farming?
Well, slowly, sort of living into it, explaining what my life is, what we actually do, and how much is office, how much is field work.
Yeah.
Sort of trying to, I wouldn't impose it on her. That would not be fair.
No, it's not.
But to give you an impression of what is life like when you farm, when that's your business.
And it's very interesting. I love learning new things anyway. So.
Er det rigtigt, at du har klatret hele vejen op på Lillevaldsbroen, og så var helt oppe i toppen?
Well, no, I have never climbed the Lillebælt. No. I'm not happy about heights, so I would never do it.
That's true, I forgot. It doesn't like heights.
So that's just a story she heard somewhere. And that's another thing, you hear a lot of stories, and being in the media is new for you. How has that been?
But if it could be only stories like that, I would love the media. But unfortunately, it's not always. I think we need to get used to it because that's part of our lives, and sometimes just not read everything you see because it's not worth it, and sometimes it's not true, sometimes it's true, but often it's not true.
How did your friends react to the fact that you were going to be a princess in Denmark?
They didn't really react to the fact that I was going to be a princess. First, they just were surprised I was getting married. And then they met Prince Joachim, and they loved him very much. So it's hard when you meet him to think that he's that type of man. He's just so natural and so simple and very accessible. So they just saw us as a couple, and I think it's in the future that they will really realize. For now, they don't realize, and even me sometimes I don't realize.
Did you dream about being a princess when you were a little girl, or were you too busy skiing and playing with your brothers.
That's the thing. I was not at all like a little girl, and I never dreamt to get married, and I never dreamt to be a princess. I was completely the opposite. I was always with my brothers and a lot with boys. So I was not that kind of little girl at all. So it's funny that it happens to me.
Marie, var det svært at lære dansk? Det var mit spørgsmål.
Both of you speak several languages, French, English. What language do you use when you're together?
French.
French so far,
And soon Danish.
Exactly. So we'll. I've grown up with two languages and switching from one to the other without even thinking about it, and I'm sure that's how we'll also end up.
I hope. I really hope.
But when can we expect you to hear you speak in our native tongue?
Very soon, I hope. I'm telling you, I really want to, and I'm very happy to learn a new language. I love languages, but it is quite difficult. And until now, I had very few lessons. So, but as soon as I think I'm ready, I'll let you know.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you very much.
You.
I wish you both a very beautiful wedding and a good and happy
Thank
life
you
as a
very
married
much.
couple.
Thank you.